Yeah. What's up today? Yeah, man. Welcome to G Boys TV. I'm your host, Mr. Bob Busy, man, a co-owner of Rotterdam Records. Today, we just gonna jump right into it. And today, I'm gonna talk about sisters and brothers, man. Today I just saw something today, man. Why on my way here, um, a brother and sister got into it. It was a verbal, confrontation at first, and then it ended up physical. With his local authorities have to be called, and then when the local authorities call, they kind of handle things a little different. They see things a little different. I always say cops are tunnel vision. They only just react off things that they just see, not more or less than things that they try to more or less investigate first before they react. But anyway, getting back to the story, brothers out there having a conversation with this lady. I really don't know what it's all about. I heard bits and pieces, but anyway, it all boils down that she comes out of her mouth. She calls him a mother F and calls him a B and things like that. And he said, "Don't talk to me like that. I'm not talking to you like that. Talk to me with respect." So she had less regard of what he was saying. She really didn't care about what he was saying, and he begged her again, look, don't talk to me like that. I don't want to be talked to like that. So he pursued to walk away from her. She didn't want that. So she pursued to follow him. He's still walking, going on by his business. She grabs him by the arm. She somewhat spins him, and he pulls his arm away and told her to get the F off me. I don't want to talk to you no more. If that's the way you can talk, we can't talk. So I said that was cool, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to stand there either while somebody's trying to dog me out verbally. I just rather be on my merry way and, call it a day. It's all good. But she persisted on and everything. It just seemed like she just wanted to have her day in the sun and tell him the way that she really feel, even that it was, but what was negative, verbal conversation. But he just didn't want to hear that, which I don't blame her. So she persisted on and persisted on. So he finally just stopped. Said like, "What's on your your motherfucking mind?" And next thing I know, a bap. She threw her hand up. She hit him. Oh man, why she did that? So he grabbed her by the neck. You know, he didn't grab her too hard. He just grabbed her up and let her know, back off. And he pushed her back. Back off. She comes right behind him again and bow, caught him right in the back of the head. And brother just turned around. He just laid up. Bang. She went down for the count. Next thing people always got their input. Everybody always want to put their one thing they see. This brother, he just knocked this girl out. That's all they see. They don't want to see that part where she hit him on two occasions. She verbally just humiliated and disgraced the guy. They don't want to see that. They just want to see about he just hit her. So the next thing the local authorities come. They get into it. He's placed in cuffs. He's trying to verbally tell them, the situation, what was going on. They didn't want to hear it. It was just, no, he's going to jail, this, that, and the third. One officer started pushing him around, and it's like, so I finally said something to the officer. I said, "Officer, listen to me, that man tried to avoid that. He walked away several times, He really tried to avoid from doing what he did, But this woman came behind him on 2 or 3 occasions and hit this man. And he pushed her back. She verbally started abusing him, and he still pushed her back. He just tried to leave, just tried to walk. He didn't want to be nowhere in the vicinity of her, when she started acting like this. And the officer didn't even want to hear it from me. He didn't want to hear it. Bottom line, just didn't want to hear it. Because, getting a collar like that, of domestic violence, especially on black men too, white officers tend to feed off of that shit. They like that shit. I'm gonna be straight up honest. They really do. They like that. But anyway, he gets arrested. They put him in the car and everything. They call for, EMS for her, because she's kind of bleeding at the mouth and everything. And people out in the oh, he ain't no man, he ain't this, and he a punk. All this is easy to say. You understand? But you're not there. You don't know the situation. I happen to have been there, and I'm looking at this. This man is really trying to get away from this woman, man. He's trying to avoid to do something that he doesn't want to do, but it had to happen. She kept pursuing it. And then he's getting assaulted. Come on, how much more could he take? I'm not saying that it was right. I'm not saying what he did is right. Is it justifiable? To that point, yes, it was justifiable because he tried several times to get away. He turned his back completely, which no man would never do to another man. He would never turn his back. It's like, nah, you keep your eye on him because you never know. He'll try to do something. He walked away. He kept his mouth shut. He wouldn't say nothing because he didn't want to antagonize her no more. And she still kept coming. So you ask yourself, what could he have possibly had done from that point? What could he? He shut his mouth. He wouldn't say anymore. The man completely turned his back. He even walked away several occasions. And she still pursued to come at him and physically hit him. Now, after the second hit, it's like, all right, she's not going to let up. She's just not. She's not letting up. Now, that puts him in an inconvenient situation that he didn't have no other choice but to reach out and touch her. He didn't have no other choice. Right now, he just put her, and he just placed her in that position. If it was a man now, what would I do if that was a man coming behind me and I feel he's going to cause me harm? Then I have to get on my guard and do what I got to do. Understand? He didn't have no other choice. So I'm saying, ladies, man, you got to stay within your realm. Understand? The same as a man. He has to stay within this realm, because if he was out there doing that, yelling and screaming at you and cursing at you like that, yeah, I would tell you the same thing. Do what he did at the beginning. Yo, listen to me. Keep your mouth quiet and just walk away. Understand? Just walk away, and it's all good. And he keeps coming behind you, and he's yelling and screaming at you, doing this and that. Hey, tell him you don't want to hear it. You just want to walk away, leave it alone. And he hits you, no, you'd be a fool to turn your back for the second time so he can hit you again. You'd be a fool. Then right then, that gives her grounds to do whatever she needs to do to make sure this man doesn't harm her again. Well, that was the same situation for this brother. He turned his back numbers of times to get into a physical altercation. And each time it didn't work. He got hit. Now, like I said, that was something that could have been avoided. That's something that didn't have to happen if she wouldn't antagonize it. She antagonized that. She provoked that. She made that come out of him. Understand? He turned his back. He walked away. He been a man. I'm walking away, man. I'm leaving this. I see this woman doesn't want to let up. I see this woman is trying to send a brother to jail, and it said, understand, the best thing for me to do is just get up out of here, and I'm good, Just leave her alone. Just break. You understand? And he tried his best. The brother goes up the block. He tried to cross the street. He start walking fast. He doing everything he can to get away from this girl because he see what she's trying to do. And it just didn't work. Be honest, man. A lot of you ladies play up to that, It's like you try to push a man and force him to hit you for whatever reason. I'm talking about if I was a woman and I got a 200-pound man right there. I ain't going to try to antagonize or force him to hit me. That hurts. And I'm here about $110. Nah, I ain't going to do that. To me, that's not intelligent. And then the first thing you'll say, oh, yeah, come on, I'll call the cops. I'll have you arrested. Man, damn calling the cops, have me arrested, man. He going to put it on your ass. You got to think about that before you think about calling the cops. What if this motherfucker getting my ass before the police and put it on me? You got to think about that. Get that shit out your head. Oh, man, I got the cops on my side and they going to back me up. Boo, they ain't there yet. They ain't there now. You ladies got to think about that shit, man, before you get out here and start antagonizing some brother, man, to hit you, man. You got to start thinking about that, you know? And it's a lot of brothers out here, man, you know, they don't want to do shit like that. But a lot of you ladies, you do that. You kind of force that on them. Understand? You do that, you know. People always saying, oh, yeah, he hitting on a woman, this, that, and that, this, that, and the third. And I watch brothers out there say something to other brothers about hitting some woman, which he should not be hitting a woman. I agree with that. But then the same cat that was just yelling at another cat about hitting a woman beats his every night. Beats his girl every single night. But he's the same cat that's calling this brother a punk for slapping his woman. But he gives his girl maybe a black eye once a week and a smack across the mouth every night. For cats like that, man, I say shut your poop-put ass up. Cats like that are poop-putts. They wanna look good in the eyes of a woman or some other cats to show that, you know, that they strong black men when they really pussies. Straight up. Cats like that, they pussies. Because they want to look good, you know. So what they going to do, they going to feed off that woman, the one who's getting physically abused or verbally abused, and to make her think and have the general public, have people that surround that's looking, thinking that he's a good brother when he's really not. He just want to look good. He just want to look like a superstar for the moment. I don't like cats like that, man. I don't like bitch-ass niggas like that. Cats like that are bitch-ass niggas. Those are cats who take it up in their ass very well. Cats like that. They get the back door hit all night by their girl. So cats like that, man, y'all need to shut up and mind your motherfucking business, man. You really do, man. I don't get into nobody's fucking business, man, because I don't know the circumstance straight up. If I don't know no fucking circumstance, I'm out of that shit, man. Understand? Let the local authorities handle that shit. They can handle that. I'm going to stay out of that. I ain't get my ass whipped for nobody. But, you know, nevertheless, man, you know, like I said, the brother gets arrested. Police take him down. Now, what happened to him from that point, I don't know. But I know everybody's feeling all this sentimental for her. And you know, and what was done to her was wrong. This, that, and the thirds. But, you know, I'm like, yo, she antagonized that shit, man. She brought that shit on. She forced it. She forced it on. This is a man several times tried to leave and could not leave because this woman would chase him down and physically hit him, beat on him, and now he took the initiative to fight back. Now you're downgrading him and you uplifting her and saying that she's right? No, I don't get with that, man. I don't care if it's man or woman. Neither one have the right to put their hands on the other unless it's self-defense. And in that case, that was self-defense. I don't care how you dice it or how you slice it. That's self-defense. All talking about, well, she's a woman. She can't hit that hard. Get the fuck out of here telling me that bullshit. Let me tell you something. I've been an ex-fighter, amateur and pro. And let me tell you something straight up. It only takes 4 to 6 ounces. Applying it on the chin right, 4 to 6 ounces. Apply it on your chin right can knock you out at any given time. Now, the average woman has more than 4 to 6 ounces on her damn hand, all right? So don't get that shit twisted. Stop that shit, man. Stop it. So I'm just saying, ladies, you know, and brothers, stay within your realm. Be who you are. If you're young, if you're female, you stay in the lady realm. You're a man, you stay in the gentleman realm. Okay? And when a person don't want to talk or they don't want to be with you or anything, man, you know what? Back off. Don't push it, man. Don't antagonize it, man. Don't cause the other one to physically have to come out of his or her bag, man, to keep you off of them. You shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to put a person in that inconvenient situation, man. That shit is not cool, man. It's definitely not cool. But I want to say to that brother who got locked up, man, listen to me, man. Keep your head up, man. And my prayers and thoughts is with you, man. For you and your lady, man. And to the female who was assaulted, but she was assaulted by self-defense from the brother. You listen to me, man. I hope your injuries is not serious, man, and I hope you definitely get better. So, saying that, I'm gonna end this show, and I'm gonna say God bless from me to you, from mine to yours. You know it be Mr. Bob Busy of Rotted Out Records and G Boys TV, man. We gonna say one to you, and guess what? I'm out.